Good morning. Nice to be with you this morning. On Friday, we had just Fun Friday. We just did things a little bit different, and this morning I'll get back on track a little bit. Thanks for joining me. We did the family group sheet. We talked about how that might be a great resource for you as you're looking up your relatives to go ahead and find information, discount information, whether or not they're a relative that you are actually directly related to or not. This morning, we had talked a little bit too about why our ancestors helped make us who we are today, and the things that drive us, and the things that we enjoy doing and having fun with, and how that is important in our life, that these people existed so that we exist. Today, though, we're going to talk a little bit more about forms. There's a lot of them out there, so I'm trying to touch as many as I can to help you as you come across them. Same thing for me. As I came across things and didn't know what they were, it was nice to see that we had them out there. I had no idea. A few more forms we could talk about are baptism records, and here's an example of my mom when she had joined a church, and there are important signatures on here. I see my grandfather, my grandmother's signature on here, a few other people that I grew up with as a little girl. These people were older at the time, and so it's really interesting for me to look back and see their signatures there. One of them his wife was my babysitter, so it's really funny to go, oh my gosh, there they are. Another one would be military records. This is my great-grandfather, George Washington Smalley. This is his registration card. He's 55 years old at the time. It's for World War II. And it says here, men born on or after April 28th of 1877 and on or before February 16th of 1897. Well, my great-grandfather was born in November of 1887, and this is his registration card for being called to duty. 55 years old. That's amazing. Border crossings. I have found my sweethearts, loved ones coming across as infants in parents' arms across borders and going back across, and who they were coming to visit. There's a lot of detailed information you can find. Ports of entry, people sailing across the ocean who have to land at Ellis Island or other ports. Their names are written. And remember, they're not always written correctly because people had language barriers. They didn't understand language. They didn't understand names or pronunciation of them. Anyways, and this morning I just felt like talking a little bit about my big brother. I have two brothers, and they're just a little bit older than I am. They're 6 and 8 years older than I am. But my oldest brother, Gene, served in the United States Navy. They both did. But this one, for years and years, you just think you know about people. Well, he served in Vietnam, and we all know how that was not a celebrated for anybody kind of thing. And I didn't like to bring it up because I think, I didn't know how he felt. Anyways, come to find out years later, though, what a hero this man is. This is my big brother, And he had stayed behind to help some people learn how to defend themselves so that they'd be okay and could protect their homeland and their families. When I hear him talk about that and rolling up on shore in the middle of the night only to have to lay under palm fronds all night with young men that he was leading over, praying that those young men wouldn't make a sound as people were walking all over the top of them with guns and not finding them, and how thankful I am that they did not find them, because they wouldn't be here probably today. What a blessing, and what a hero that he just took off his dog tags and handed them back to whoever and said, I'll be here till this is done, because if we leave right now, these people will die. My big brother will always be a hero to me. He always was anyways, but he is a hero to me. So it's an emotional thing, the things you find out about people. So he has left a legacy behind in his world and for his children. And as people go on and read about and find these things out in time, they're going to see all the heroes, just like I'm finding all the heroes that existed in different things. And for me, it's twofold as well, because of the Native American heroes that I find. And in the United States, I have both sides, so I acknowledge them both and love them both dearly. They are who I am. Anyways, thanks for letting me share that with you. I wanted to tell you too, I did a different picture. My friend asked me if I could combine feathers and a 3-leaf clover to acknowledge her Native American history and to acknowledge her Irish history. And this is what I came up with. It's kind of off my beaten path, but I like it. We antique the sides of it, and it's going to be hanging up on a great big picture wall. So it'll be up high, and it just gives the hint of everything that she was trying to do and the essence. And that's what, you just have to have fun. You know, you just have to let yourself go and enjoy life sometimes. Here's my fire. I'm still working on this, my big kiln and my pot in the kiln, and enjoying that very much. I really want to thank you for tuning in and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Please, as we go throughout our day, watch your children, watch your families, watch yourself. Check your parking lots. Don't get yourself in places you shouldn't be. Hang on to your babies, because it just takes an instant for somebody to take them. Every week it seems like I'm reposting somebody looking for a teenage child, or somebody's baby's missing, and unfortunately in the last month, 3 of those have ended up as dead children. It's just not right. And please watch yourself and watch your kids and keep your family safe. Remember, your blood calls you. Go find it. And I am Native by Heart Art by Sean Shelton. And for some of us who might be a little computer not as quick as our 5-year-olds are, don't forget, when you go to YouTube, you just put in Native by Heart Art, and I should come up. And if you'll just pop up one of those videos, if you like it, just hit the subscribe button. It's kind of to the lower right. You just hit subscribe. And all it does is acknowledge me, that every time I post a video, you'll get a little notification that I've got one out there. If you have time to watch, great. If you don't, I totally understand. Hey, listen, again, Native by Heart Art, Sean Shelton is who I am, and your blood calls you. Go find it. Have a great day and be safe. Thank you.